Welcome into 6 in the City. Steve Bowers and
Cassandra Fuller.
And we welcome you, and we got a lot of folks that we're going to be talking to today. First thing we want to do is say congratulations to Joe Exum, who's the former president and CEO of the Jackson Utility Division, who's now a great-grandfather.
He is.
A great-grandfather.
Sweet little baby.
Jane Dyer was born to Jordan Dyer and family and Dylan, all those folks. And so our congratulations to them. And so appreciate Mr. Exum.
I didn't know if you'd know Jordan because she's an instructor at the Lift. You know, that place you don't go?
Well, you know, I think she was at the coffee shop one time.
Yeah. So, you saw her as you passed her as you were going to the coffee shop on the Lift.
I was going in, so anyway, but it's congratulations to all of them. Glad everybody is well. We have several people on our program today. Mulata Moba is with us, and we're going to talk about the taste of Congo.
Can't wait for that.
Plus, we're going to get into the politics of the Congo. She's got all the answers. We're going to find out about that today. Gwen McReynolds and Connie Kimball are with us from the DAR, and we're going to find out about a lot of different things going on there. And
Lisa Tillman and Dan Brooks are here because RIFA is having a warehouse sale, and Construction is about to do their media launch.
Okay. Author Scott Duck is with us. We're going to talk about blind faith in more ways than one, and Laura Beth Davis and Leslie Bibb with us. And we're going to find out about the Walk to End Alzheimer's that's coming up and how you can get involved in that.
And Monty Jones and Leonie Heffley are here, both with Commercial Bank and Trust, because the Girl Scouts Heart of the South is having a Father Dardo Ball, and they're going to tell us about it. How to get tickets.
Jeremy Lawson will perform with us today. He is back with us, and so there we are. So all of that is coming up as we continue with this
6 in the City.
Oh, well, we're going straight to the guests. All right, well, Mulata Moba, if you'll make your way here.
Well, that was quick.
That was quick. What a commercial! What a commercial transition. You know. And, yeah.
Mulata was here a couple of months ago, and now it's for her annual Taste of Congo.
She has perfected the art of getting on this show six times a year.
She has. She is now taken over the frequent visitor card.
She certainly has. I've got an event coming up we're planning. I'm going to do it later. We're going to talk about it soon, and now it's here. And
That's right.
It's good to see you.
It's good to have you, Mulata.
All right, great. We're talking about Taste of Congo that is coming up, and we'll get into that in just a moment. Because the last time we were here, we talked about what political upheaval there was in the Congo and how many wars and conflicts and everything else going on within that country. Now notice the president has decided he wants to stay.
You like politics. I'm trying to stay away.
Me too. I stay as far away.
The Constitution is going to stay a while.
It seems like, but I don't know.
How does that affect your work, the political instability there?
Yeah, but you know, we're just trying to do what God wants us to do, you know. So like I said, or I always say, I don't really like politics that much as far as, you know, what is happening there, but we're just trying to help the people regardless of what is happening. So he wants to change the Constitution, but hey.
You would just continue on with your work.
You know.
Does it affect how you're able to function in the country? I mean, is it different?
Well, we do. I mean, not really, but you know, when people try to, you know, go against what he's trying to do because the Constitution is there, you know, so people will go on the streets or whatever. But hey, I was born there, so.
Okay, all right. Well, it's home country to Mulata Moba, and she has continued to do work. Her event is called A Taste of Congo. It is coming up Saturday, June 11th. Which is this Saturday?
That is.
This coming Saturday, Steve.
It's 6 o'clock.
Yeah.
6 p.m.
And it's going to be at the West Jackson Baptist Church.
You got it.
All right, so what's going to be happening here?
Oh, my goodness. Okay. Well, this is going to be number 7.
Number
so the 7th annual.
She was on with us 7 years ago, and I said, you know, this will last about a year and a half.
Yeah, that's what he said. It ain't not going to last longer, but I prove you wrong. Number 7.
Nobody's going to go to this, you know what I mean?
She was like, I know I'm going to be here 7 years.
Yeah, we're going to have a dinner.
Okay.
And we're going to have fashion show, and we're going to have a Congolese African music. Okay. And we're going to have some songs.
But it's not just a dinner, though. What we would call
not just a dinner. It's a special dinner.
Special.
Okay.
So the menu is we have rice, we have African donuts, we have greens, we have chicken wings, and I tell you what, it's Thursday that I'm gonna marinate my chicken for Saturday.
So do you do all the cooking for this?
Yes, I get some help, just you know, cut the onions, all this other stuff, but the cooking. I do the cooking.
Now, what are the donuts you were talking about? You talking about
African donuts. Yeah. Now, they look like hush puppies, but they're hush puppies. Okay. They don't taste like hush puppies.
They're not sweet. They're more of a breaded.
They are sweet, but not as sweet as, you know, they are sweet, but you can put it sweeter or sweetener or whatever, but it's sweet, but it's made of flour
Okay.
not,
Not
you know,
cornmeal.
and all
not
that
cornmeal.
stuff. Okay,
That's
all
right.
all right.
Then you put some sugar. Then you know, I'm not going to tell all the secrets.
She,
Don't
no.
All the ingredients.
People
never
just
heard-
have
I've
to
never-
come out and try it, right?
Come out and try.
Now, how
and
much are tickets?
The tickets, $20 at the door.
At the door.
And $15 in advance.
How do we get them in advance?
You can call 731-402-0452.
All right.
Easy
We-
enough.
Easy.
402-0452.
That's
And the
right.
fashion show and all that will feature fashion.
That's right. All this to benefit
right.
Motema Ministry, which
Okay.
is the ministry that we have in Congo.
Okay. This ministry does what?
It does help the women and just families to, we teach them how to sew, to become self-sufficient. Once they know how to sew, we give them sewing machines when the money allows us to do that, but they learn the skills to become independent so they can send their kids to school because school, primary school, elementary school to high school, back in, let's say, public school, you pay. It's not
Okay.
free like here.
Okay.
So my heart is those kids, they need to go to school.
They
So
need it,
taking
school.
turns to go to school, like in a family, you know?
Taking turns, because most,
Yes.
maybe you have 3 siblings,
That's
and
why
all
one
3
goes
siblings
and another
can't.
one doesn't go.
No,
Wait
wow.
until, in my heart, no. So
How do
anyway.
people follow what you're doing there? You're on Facebook, you have a website?
Yeah, we do have a website. What is it? www.motemaministry.org.
Okay, M-O-T-E-M-A.
Motema
Ministries.
Ministries. And Motema means heart, my heart.
Heart.
So the heart that we have for the people. And all this, we tell people about Jesus. That's ultimately the goal.
Okay.
But we want to meet the physical needs.
Okay. Well, helping make that possible is this Taste of Congo evening with the dinner, fashion show, and all of that.
This
It's 6
Saturday.
o'clock. Yep, this Saturday, June the 11th.
June the 11th.
Open the doors about 5:30. In advance, tickets are $15 at 402-0452, or you can see them at the door for
With-
$20. And
Yes,
everybody's
sir.
welcome.
It's at West Jackson
Everyone,
Baptist Church. You
it's,
want
West
everybody to
Jackson,
come
but
out and
come on and support.
get a taste
and
of the
eat.
Congo,
Eat the food.
All right, well, very, very, very good.
because you're going to work hard to prepare it,
Yes,
right?
I always work hard, and I love to cook anyway. Hey.
Well, she's been doing it
figured that
7
out.
years, so I guess this event's working.
Well,
It's working. God
God
is
is
providing.
working.
They're
That's
very,
right.
very good. It's always good to see you.
So
Well,
good
nice to
have
see
you.
you, Cassandra.
Yes.
and-
Appreciate it.
So
Very,
good.
very, very much. We're going to go to the main stage, as we say here, and once again, we're glad to have him back with
That's
us.
right.
He comes to see us off about every 5-6 years. He works his way in here. We're glad to have him. This is Jeremy Lawson.
Alone in this house again tonight. I got the TV on, the sound turned down, and a bottle of wine. There's pictures of you and I on the walls around me. The way that it was and could have been surrounds me. I'll never get over you walking away. 'Cause I've never been the kind to ever let my feelings show. And I thought that being strong meant never losing your self-control. I'm just drunk enough to let go of my pain. To hell with this pride, let it fall like rain from my eyes. Tonight I wanna cry. Would it help if I turned a sad song on? All by myself will sure hit me hard now that you're gone. Or maybe unfold some more yellow lost love letters. It's gonna hurt bad before it gets better, but I'll never get over you by hiding this way. just drunk enough to let go of my pain. To hell with this pride, let it fall like rain from my eyes. Tonight I wanna cry. Show. And I thought that being strong meant never losing your self-control. I'm just drunk enough to let go of my pain. To hell with this pride, let it fall like rain from my eyes. Tonight I wanna cry.
So as the owner of Master Medical Equipment here in Jackson, we value JEA's service and our partnership with them. One of the main reasons we relocated into this area was to use JEA's broadband internet service. We do a lot of teleconferencing, we do a lot of international calling. Inside sales business is based off of access to telephone, to internet, to all the services we need to operate. And we had to go with JEA because I felt it was the best fit for our business.
Ready, set, go for it. It's your adventure. This is your GAC.
The living room. It's a great place to watch TV. Just like your backyard, break time at the office, or waiting for your ride. Now you can watch TV everywhere. Stream your favorite shows or live TV from many channels in your cable package on any computer, tablet, or smartphone. It's all included with your EPlus broadband cable TV for no extra cost. Sign up to watch TV everywhere today. Visit EPlusBroadband.com to learn more.
Welcome back to Six in the City, and we look forward to more with Jeremy Lawson. Appreciate him being with us. We're delighted to have Gwen McReynolds with us and Connie Kimball. They're here representing the Daughters of the American Revolution, the Jackson-Madison chapter of Daughters of the American Revolution. Connie Kimball, we're going to out her right here on the air because she's your bunco partner.
That's right. I hang around,
Yeah, classy people. I understand.
That's right.
Connie was also the first person I worked with in television. She was the first producer.
So she could probably tell me some stories.
She's the reason that I'm here.
I've got some stories.
I bet. Connie, you and I'll have to do dinner one night.
She and Ginger Carver. Of course, Ginger's moved on to a highly respectable position in this community.
Amazing,
And the rest of us are doing bunco and all kinds of other things here. It's always good to see you.
It's always good to see you, Tuesday.
On a personal basis, we're glad to have you here. The DAR has a display of flags. If you come into downtown Jackson, not everybody does, but if you do, it's at the Y coming into Lafayette Street. It certainly is. They work hard at this every year, and they're having the dedication of this field of flags, and it's coming up Saturday the 18th, 10:30, at what we call Triangle Park, Lafayette, and that area.
It's kind of right there in front of the Jackson Sun.
And so it's done this. But these flags are not just flags. They represent something special. So tell us about this.
Each flag represents a patriot.
Oh, sorry.
Each flag represents a patriot in the American Revolution. And that's a person who served from April the 19th, 1775, so it's a good thing that Paul Revere made it all the way, to November 26, 1783.
Okay.
That's the period of time that they can serve, and it's male, female, patriotic service, civil service, or, of course, you would assume military service.
Now, there were several of these that actually eventually became settlers here in
Yes.
Madison County. Our area didn't open until like our city was formed in 1822, so there was a gap there. But people moved into this area, and some of them died here then, right?
Yes, we have 17 Madison County Patriots, and they are the first line of flags. So if you're wanting to do a little Madison County history, you can go through and read each of those names.
So the flags are identified then?
Yes.
Each one, okay, all right. And then who else is there, Tom?
Well, basically, those members of the DAR, the Jackson-Madison chapter, if they have the Patriot that they have joined the DAR from,
Okay.
they typically put their name on a flag to memorize in memory of that individual. Or just folks from the public, if they had been interested, would gladly put a flag down for a family member.
So people can make a donation then and have a flag in honor of someone?
It's
Yes.
one time.
Okay.
Oh, it's just a one-time, and
it's
the
a
donation is
one-time.
how much?
It's $20.
Wow,
A
okay.
one-time donation of $20.
And then they stay up, they're included every year?
We
in the
will
display?
include them every year.
Okay.
And how many flags are out there presently?
156 right now, but one thing, we already have the flags up, so we've already kind of stopped the procedure for
This
adding
year,
for
okay.
this
For
year.
adding,
Yes.
right.
We'll do it
But
next year.
next year, anybody that would like to sponsor a flag is more than welcome to do so.
It's a great display, and it stays up all the way through July 4th.
July
So it's here
4th,
for
right.
Flag Day, Memorial Day, all the things that we go through in this time of year. But the dedication ceremony is coming up on the 18th, so what happens that day?
Basically, we usually have one of the mayors do a proclamation, and then for me, the most exciting thing is we read every patriot's name.
Okay.
Now, we did have a special Memorial Day service this year where we dedicate the Vietnam Veterans Honor Guard came and did a special ceremony for our unknown patriot.
Okay.
So we do have a flag, and this year we have posted a 13-star flag. And my grandson said, who is 5, said, "Grammy, why are the stars in a circle?" So it allows people to ask questions, and children need to
learn
walk.
history.
Yes, children need to walk and read the names and say, Georgia, South Carolina, we have 11 of the 13 colonies represented.
Okay. Do you bring a lawn chair or whatever? Is that what you recommend
Yes.
for this?
Yes, for the
Okay.
dedication
Okay,
ceremony,
okay.
it is encouraged that you bring a lawn chair. It's about a 35-minute program
Okay.
from start to finish.
And it starts at what time?
10 a.m.
10 a.m.
on June the 18th,
Okay.
yes.
All right, so that'll be
And there's
June
plenty
the
of
18th.
parking downtown, so just
Oh,
find
yes.
a
Yeah,
place
just
to park
walk
and
over
on
after you've been
over.
to the farmer's market. Come on over.
That's right. You'll be
Go to the
downtown.
farmer's market afterwards.
Bring
You'll be downtown
stage
anyway, or go
around.
there?
Or go before
Okay.
and after.
That's
you know?
right.
Are you on Facebook? DR on Facebook?
Yes, we
Okay,
are.
So you check the Jackson Madison chapter, Daughters of the American Revolution, on Facebook and be a part of this. And they continue to do work founded in 1890, right?
Yes.
The DAR, okay.
We're
It's good to see
celebrating
you both.
125.
It's good to have
We
you ladies
appreciate it.
here.
Always
Thank you.
a pleasure to see you. It's good to have you with us. Appreciate y'all doing this work. But be sure to visit the Field of Flags. If you can't be there on the 18th, anytime coming into downtown Jackson, make sure to stop by Triangle Park. Take a few moments. It's worth doing. Appreciate y'all doing this.
Thank you.
We're going to be back with more as we continue 6 in the City.
Drawing from a tremendous underground aquifer, JA's water supply is sand filtered by nature. This water supply is not only plentiful, it requires minimal treatment. Continually lab tested for quality, it's the water distributed through the Water Division at JEA. More than once named by the Tennessee Association of Utility Districts as West Tennessee's best tasting water. Clean water, another part of JEA today.
First Baptist Church is about making disciples, building community, serving others, equipping families, and above all, glorifying God. We'd love to have you join us. First Baptist Church, for God, His gospel, and His glory.
Welcome back to Six in the City. We will have more with Jeremy Lawson coming up in just a few minutes. A real delight to have him with us. Lisa Tillman is with us. She is the Executive Director of the Regional Interfaith Association here in Jackson and in West Tennessee, joined by Dan Brooks, who's
He's a do-all.
he's almost like Mulatto Mo, but he's on the show more times than I know. How are you doing?
I'm doing good.
He's next in line for the frequent visitor card.
He volunteers with a lot of stuff. And
He
so,
does.
So we're
You
glad
see
to
him a
have
lot
you
with
here.
United Way.
So it's good to have you both here. You got a great volunteer with this guy.
I do.
you
I
know,
do.
and-
We're very fortunate.
you know, fortunately, he's retired and doesn't want a full-time job. So it's great,
Just bounces around.
Yeah, just bounces around and does a lot of great work. We have something coming up this Saturday. It's called the Summer Warehouse Sale. It's going to be at RIFA at 133 Airways Boulevard from 9 a.m. till 6 p.m. So what's going on here?
What is the warehouse sale, Dan?
Well, this is our second one that we're holding. We
right.
did one back on February the 27th, and that was our first one ever.
Right.
We did a whole week's worth of sales in one day. So when we sat down
wow.
and evaluated, I said, we need to do another one. In fact, we need to do it every quarter. So there came the summer warehouse sale. We'll do one in fall and one in winter.
So what does this mean, then, the warehouse sale? I mean,
What we're doing, we're inviting everybody down to the RIFA thrift store, and we're opening up the warehouse. And in the warehouse, we have furniture, we have appliances, we have home furnishings. You can go in the store and you can shop the clothing, men's, women's, children, the accessories. Again, home furnishings, and so the whole store and warehouse is open on that day, and there's some great deals.
So normally on regular business days, the warehouse is not open. It's closed to shoppers. So this is a great opportunity to get to see all of the merchandise at RIFA has.
All of the merchandise, absolutely.
Get
And-
first pick. First
and
dibs.
first pick. But we had a great one in February. We're expecting to do a really great sale this time around. And a lot of people don't realize that, and it's on our advertising that we do on our website, our theme is keep it local. And by that we mean all of the sales that we generate in the thrift store, all that money goes back into the RIFA budget to fund the missions that we do in our great community. And so keep it local, come down, shop with us, know that that money is being used to fund all the missions that we do. And what's really great about our thrift store, we're unlike any other thrift store that you will ever shop. The way we do our furniture in room settings in the thrift store, the way that we use mannequins to display our merchandise, we size it, we colorize it, it's like shopping in a department store.
Okay, very good. Having a new location helps, doesn't it?
Oh, it's helped tremendously.
Okay,
You've
all right.
seen it. I know.
Okay, before and after. All right. So how important is this for your work and budget and all?
As far as the thrift store in general or the warehouse sale,
Yeah,
I mean, the thrift store is, it's our social enterprise. It's our way to help ourselves so that we can earn some income and then, as Dan said, use that income to put back into our other ministries.
You're also providing clothing and everything else for free.
Absolutely. It's a win-win. You get rid of things you don't need or want anymore. We can make it available to people at very low prices, and then, again, that revenue goes back to help support the other ministries.
Is this an important fundraiser for you?
Well, again, this was just an idea that we came up with back at the beginning of the year. We tried it out in February, had a huge success.
Okay.
And so we're going to try and, keep it
may
going
not
on an
have been,
ongoing basis.
but it looks like it's going to be.
Well, it's the summer warehouse sale this coming Saturday, 9 a.m. till 6 p.m. at the RIFA location at 133 Airways Boulevard. And the website is rifajackson.org, right? rifajackson.org.
And you can find them on Facebook and Twitter.
Now we have another marquee
Instagram.
event that is coming up soon.
We do.
All
I'm
right,
not
so-
going to tell you much,
all
but
right, all right, so
I think everybody knows about Construction,
That's right.
our biggest fundraiser of the year, and that's going to be coming up in September. But next week, we're going to be gathering the media together along with some of our sponsors and our teams. Cassandra's going to be there to speak on behalf of JEA, and we're going to announce who our entertainment's going to be this year. So I just want people to stay tuned. And
Be
next
watching for
week,
it?
yes,
Okay.
next
Big
week we're going to
announcement.
find out. Yes.
And if you
What
haven't
year
put
is this
together a
for-
team,
Yeah, what
This
year is
is
this
our
for
12th
Construction?
year.
12th
year.
year.
12th year, our third year to do it at the Civic Center.
That's right.
So,
They're going back to Civic Center. All right, great.
yes.
And Construction, and if you're a company want to put together a team or church or whatever.
Absolutely. We have some great sponsors in place, but we can always use more. Teams, we're, I think, at about 13 teams right now, so we're doing well. I think the capacity is about 16 or 17, so we can fit a few more in. We do have tables for sale. I realize you may want to wait till you hear who's coming, but
Okay.
I feel like you're going to want to buy a table when you hear.
rifajackson.org,
That's it.
and it'll be turned loose next week. All right.
Yep.
It's good to see you both.
It is good
Good
to have
see
you
you
back.
too.
Yeah.
For the work that you're doing. And,
Look
and
forward
it
to hearing that announcement.
makes such a dramatic difference for families here and people here in Jackson. It's good to see you both. Appreciate
Thank
it very
you.
much.
Thank you.
Well, we're delighted to have this young man back with us. And once again, we're going to the main stage and we welcome Jeremy Lawson.
Dancing in the dark, the middle of the night, taking your heart and holding it tight. Emotional touch, touching my skin, and asking you to do what you've been doing all over again. Oh, it's a beautiful thing. Don't think I can keep it all in. And if you ask me why I've changed, all I gotta do is say your sweet name. It's your love, it just does something to me. It sends a shot right through me. I can't get enough. And if you wonder about the spell I'm under, oh, is your love better than I was, more than I am? And all of this happened by taking your hand. And who I am now is who I wanted to be. And now that we're together, I'm stronger than ever. I'm happy and free. Oh, it's a beautiful thing. Don't think I can keep it all in. I just gotta let you know what it is that won't let me go. It's your love, it just does something to me. It sends a shot right through me. I can't get enough. And if you wonder about the spell I'm under, oh, it's your love. Oh, it's a beautiful thing. Don't think I can keep it all in. I just gotta let you know what it is that won't let me go. It's your love, it just does something to me. It sends a shot right through me. I can't get enough. And if you wonder about the spell I'm under, oh, it's your love. It's your love. It's your love.
Jackson Police, what do they do? And why do they do what they do? EPlusTV 6 Roll Call, an update on the people and the work of the Jackson Police Department. A new show every 2 weeks. What they do and what we can do to make a difference in Jackson. Roll Call now includes you, exclusively on EPlusTV 6. It's 13 miles of natural gas main reaching from Crockett County into Jackson, Tennessee. It's a $16 million project. When completed, this line will provide Jackson a second main line access to natural gas supply. It will enhance JA's existing service and provide expanded capacity for future industrial, commercial, and residential growth. investing in Jackson's future at JEA today.
The DVR. It changes the way you watch TV forever. DVR service lets you instantly record a single show or an entire season and even pause live TV with the push of a button. And now, EPlus Broadband can set you up with multi-room DVR so you can play, pause, control your TV choices from any room in your home. Start a show in one room, finish in another. It will change your life. Learn more about multi-room DVR. Call or visit EPlusBroadband.com today.
We're pleased to have Scott Duck with us, and you can find out more about his life and work at scottduck.com. He's also on Facebook at Scott Duck Ministries. He has written 3 books. The most recent is Blind Faith. It's good to have you with us.
Good to have you.
Yes, sir. Thank you. It's good to be here.
Appreciate you doing this. All right, so Blind Faith is a rather obvious title, people that
Yes,
know
sir.
you. All right.
Yes, sir.
So what's happening in your life that caused you to write this?
Well, for those who don't know me, the title comes from the fact that I am completely blind in both eyes.
Scott, have you always been blind? Were you born blind, or did that happen later in your life?
Well, I was born 3 months prematurely, and to make a really long story short, that led to, it's called retinopathy of prematurity. I had a little bit of vision until I was about 19, and then I had to have cataract surgery, and then complications from that ended up taking what little vision that I had.
Wow.
But even when I could see a little, it was just not really what you think of as seeing.
All right, so what is in Blind Faith? What is this book about?
Well, you know, being completely blind, as you can imagine, presents some challenges, some of them rather unique. I was mainstreamed in the Jackson-Madison County school system, and went on to Union University, and school was challenging socially and academically. And then after I got out into the workforce, there were other challenges in the form of employment discrimination and other things. And through that, I'm a Christian. I was saved at age 11. And God has just taught me a lot of things through that about dealing with adversity and leaning on Him through that, and about how He can actually use that for good in your life. And Blind Faith is basically just that. It's my Christian testimony kind of expanded into a book, and I just go through some of the life lessons that God has taught me through the adversity that comes from my blindness.
Okay. The other books, In Full View is one, and Viewfinder are the other. How is this different from your other work?
What's the difference?
The first 2 are Christian novels.
Okay.
So they're set in West Tennessee, primarily in Jackson and Memphis. They're the first 2 books in the View trilogy. The third one, Hidden from View, will be out this November.
Okay.
And it also goes through kind of trying to convey some of the things that I've learned through my life, but it does so in a fictional, entertaining setting.
But this Blind Faith is basically about your life and your what you've been through.
Yes, ma'am. Blind Faith is autobiographical.
Okay. All right. Mm-hmm. What do you want people to know about your life?
Well, first and foremost is the thing I would say is that one of the big things that I say in Blind Faith is that the story of my life is not my own. It is about Jesus Christ, and how anybody, regardless of what you may be going through or may have gone through, you can have joy and you can have peace, but the only way to do that is through a relationship with Jesus Christ. And I don't mean just walking an aisle and getting baptized and joining a church. I mean really digging into His Word in the Bible and really worshiping Him and getting to know Him and really seeking to really be a disciple of His and follow Him. And as you do that, kind of forget about your preconceptions of what you may want for your life, because He does, in fact, want better things than you want for you, but it may not be on the same track as what you're thinking.
Well, to have drawn it up, right? How long did it take you to come to that realization in your life? You said you've been a Christian since you were 11, but this relationship...
Well, you know, I'm still not where I need to be, and you know,
None of us are where we need to be.
You know, our life, we never get to where we need to be. Our whole life is the journey.
And was there a point that you found some additional peace or understanding or insight in your life?
Well, just in the last couple of years, really, I have, a couple of years ago, I surrendered to Christian ministry, not as a pastor, but as a Christian author and speaker. Okay. And and I talk about that in the book, but yeah, I basically just came to a point a couple of years ago where I had been a Christian since age 11, but I didn't really start following him like I should until I was about 37.
Now, where can people find your books?
You can get my books at on Amazon.com. You can go to ScottDuck.com, and there are purchase links there.
Okay.
Also, the novels right now are available at Lifeway of Jackson. I think that Blind Faith will be
there as well. Okay.
as well here in a month or 6 weeks, but that's not totally done yet.
Scott, it's good to have you with us.
It is. It's great to have you here.
ScottDuck.com is the website, or you can find out more at Scott Duck Ministries on Facebook.
Scott's also got a few speaking engagements lined up. You can go to his Facebook page and find out where he's going to be and actually be there.
Yes.
It's good to see you.
It is
Scott.
good to have
Appreciate
you,
being
Scott.
with us.
Thank you.
We're going to be back with more as we continue 6 in the City.
This commercial isn't going to shock you or make you laugh, but it just might save your life. Every one of these people is alive today because someone else took the time to give blood. Hopefully, the person that gives blood for you is watching this too. Do you have time? Please give blood.
The original pipes in Jackson's gas system were wood. Then the new industry standard became cast iron. In 2016, the Jackson Energy Authority celebrated the last mile, the complete and final replacement of the remaining cast iron pipes. Cast iron gave way to safer, more reliable materials that vary by pressure load and system need. There are some natural gas systems still using cast iron, but that's not the case at JEA today.
The living room. It's a great place to watch TV. Just like your backyard, break time at the office, or waiting for your ride. Now you can watch TV everywhere. Stream your favorite shows or live TV from many channels in your cable package on any computer, tablet, or smartphone. It's all included with your EPlus broadband cable TV for no extra cost. Sign up to watch TV everywhere today. Visit EPlusBroadband.com to learn more.
Good to have Scott with us. I've interviewed Scott before on radio. Now, obviously, Scott, it's good to see you, but I didn't want to offend, but he says good to hear you.
He said good to hear you.
Yeah,
so
it's the way to go, but it's continued best.
Fascinating information in his book.
Fascinating
so
life.
Be sure to look for that.
Continued
Find him
best.
on, find his events where he's going to be speaking at and visit.
Let's shift gears a bit. Laura Beth Davis is with us and Leslie Bibb, and they're here representing the Alzheimer's Association. We're getting ready for the Walk to End Alzheimer's that's coming up in September. But we have a kickoff luncheon that is coming up on Wednesday, June the 22nd, from 11:30 until 1. It'll be at the Old Country Store. If you're going to do lunch and talk and everything else, that's a great place to do it.
That's right. Put it on your calendar.
And we're working to organize teams and everything else. We'll be getting you information. It's good to see you both.
Good to have you, ladies.
All right.
Thank you. Good to
So
be here.
what are you telling people at this stage in the year now as we get ready for this walk?
Well, first of all, June is Alzheimer's and Brain Health Awareness Month.
Okay.
So while we are doing the kickoff this month, we're wanting to remember that too. And along with Alzheimer's and Brain Health Awareness Month, reminding people about the 10 warning signs.
Okay.
So they can go to alz.org/10 signs to see those. But
10 signs of
Alzheimer's.
Okay.
Just the warning
Warning
signs.
Okay.
So memory loss that disrupts daily life, confusion with time or place, inability to retrace steps. I mean, a lot of people forget things.
Right.
That's pretty normal. But if it comes to where it's really disrupting your daily life, that's when you need to call us, and we can help get you in the direction you need to go.
And you can find out more information at alz.org. which is
Right.
how we're going to. What got you involved in this, Leslie?
Well, my grandfather had Alzheimer's, and I didn't really understand then what was going on, but when I was 12 and he thought I was his sister, that left a profound mark because
When you're
why
12,
didn't
you
he
can't
know?
comprehend that. You
Why
have
didn't
no
he know?
comprehension.
And so, that was the beginning. And then, of course, now I work with seniors and see on a daily basis the devastation of the disease, not just its effect on the person, but its effect on the caregivers and the family, as you well know.
And it continues to increase. As we get older, population surviving, and we're running into more cases of dementia and Alzheimer's. All right. All
And
right,
it
so
isn't, I think one thing to remember is that Alzheimer's isn't a normal part of aging, and it is fatal. So whatever we can do to create awareness through the Walk to End Alzheimer's and our kickoff lunch on the 22nd to let people know about those
All
things.
right, so what's the best way to get involved in with the event coming up the 22nd? You'd love to have people there at the Old Country Store. Like I said, it's a great place. So what's going to happen that day, and what do I need to get ready?
We are going to tell everybody about the walk, hopefully get teams signed up. It's free to walk. We, of course, encourage fundraising, but we would like people to RSVP if they plan to come, and they can call our 1-800 number, 1-800-272-3900 to do that.
That will
That
ring
rings the
locally.
Jackson office.
Right. Well, our office is in Memphis,
office,
but we
okay.
cover all of West Tennessee.
It's 1-800-272-3900, but that will be it's a toll-free call, but that will be a local ring to the Alzheimer's office in Memphis or alz.org. What's involved in setting up a team?
Do you want to take this?
Sure. Any group could set up a team. You know, your Sunday school class, your neighborhood, your workplace. Any group of people that want to get involved to help fight this disease, and that's what it's about. So all we'd say is, you know, gather folks together. You can register online, alz.org, and begin fundraising. There's many other ways to get involved, too. People, businesses, groups can sponsor.
Okay.
Or you can just go to the website and donate.
Make a donation.
Maybe you don't have time to really do anything, but you can sponsor another walk or donate to another walk. Or, I encourage people to come to the walk, because one of the greatest things, and I know you've been, that the spirit that these families and caregivers have to really be able to fight back.
Do all this. It's amazing to see. Amazing stories out there. The walk is coming up in September. Will it be at Union again this year?
Yes.
Okay, so it's coming up in September, but the kickoff luncheon is Wednesday, June 22nd, and that is from 11:30 until 1 at the Old Country Store, alz.org, or 800-272-3900. So good to see you.
Thank you, ladies, for being here.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate y'all being here with us, and look forward to this event this year. The weather was absolutely spectacular last year for the walk. It was good, very good.
Did you put your order in for the weather this year?
We always take care of that. We reserve with Union, and then we tell the Lord that's the day.
That's right.
That's it. We're trying to play every angle we can. We're going to beat Alzheimer's, right? We're going to beat
it.
Alzheimer's. It's good to
Any
see you
way we
both.
can.
Your
Thank
baby as
you,
well?
ladies.
Everybody good at your house?
Everything's good.
All right, good. You got a new baby at the house, right?
And a new one on the way.
A new one on the way?
Woo,
All right.
she's going to be busy.
Busy. All right. Good to see you both. We're going to go back to the main stage, and once again, this is the very talented Jeremy Lawson.
Day after day, I'm more confused. Yet I look for the light through the pouring rain. I know that's a game that I hate to lose, and I'm feeling the strain. Oh, ain't it a shame? Oh, give me the beat, boys, and free my soul. I wanna get lost in your rock and roll and drift away. Give me the beat, boys, and free my soul. I wanna get lost in your rock and roll and drift away. Oh, won't you take me away? Beginning to think that I'm wasting time. I don't understand the things I do. The world outside looks so unkind. Now I'm counting on you. You can carry me through. Oh, give me the beat, boys, and free my soul. I wanna get lost in your rock and roll and drift away. Give me the beat, boys, and free my soul. I wanna get lost in your rock and roll and drift away. Oh, won't you take me away? When my mind is free, you know a melody can move me. When I'm feeling blue, the guitar's coming through to soothe me. joy that you're giving me. I want you to know I believe in your song, and rhythm and rhyme and harmony. Will you help me along? Oh, you're making me strong. Oh, give me the beat, boys, and free my soul. I wanna get lost in your rock and roll and drift away. Give me the beat, boys, and free my soul. I wanna get lost in your rock and roll and drift away. Give me the beat, boys, and free my soul. I wanna get lost in your rock and roll and drift away. Just drift away. Oh, just drift away. Oh, won't you take me
The living room. It's a great place to watch TV. Just like your backyard, break time at the office, or waiting for your ride. Now you can watch TV everywhere. Stream your favorite shows or live TV from many channels in your cable package on any computer, tablet, or smartphone. It's all included with your EPlus broadband cable TV for no extra cost. Sign up to watch TV everywhere today. Visit EPlusBroadband.com to learn more.
Drawing from a tremendous underground aquifer, JA's water supply is sand filtered by nature. This water supply is not only plentiful, it requires minimal treatment. Continually lab tested for quality, it's the water distributed through the Water Division at JEA. More than once named by the Tennessee Association of Utility Districts as West Tennessee's best tasting water. Clean water, another part of JEA today.
This is Sergeant Chris Richardson of the Tennessee Highway Patrol. Over my career, I've been asked, what's the most difficult part about being a state trooper? That's easy. The hardest part about being a state trooper is going to someone's house and telling the people there that someone they love is never ever coming home because of a senseless, preventable traffic crash. In Tennessee, every year, way too many lives are lost by drinking and driving, texting and driving, and not wearing your seatbelt. Please don't make me tell your loved ones that you're not coming home.
Welcome back to 6 of the City. Also, a note concerning the work to stamp out Alzheimer's. There will be a Paint the Park Purple Night at the ballpark on
Jackson
the 30th,
Generals Park.
June 30th at the ballpark. We'll get you more details on that. By the way, the Jackson Generals are first place in the Southern League in the North Division, and are about to wrap up the first half title. So we're going to the playoffs this year, and so that's good to see.
Things are looking up.
Meanwhile, Monty Jones is with us and Leona Heffley, and they didn't have anything else to do on weekends, and so they decided to get involved with the Girl Scouts.
That's right.
All right, and so it's good to have you both. Of course, Monty is also a member of the board of directors here at the Jackson Energy Authority, so it's always good to see you.
Good to see you guys.
They're with Commercial Bank and Trust. They're sponsoring a big event. It's the first one that we've done for the Girl Scouts.
First annual.
First of many.
Inaugural, I guess.
First of many.
First of many. We
First
got
of
an
many.
inaugural event, and our great-grandchildren will be going to this if we get this thing done right.
It's coming up Friday,
Yep.
June 17th,
Okay.
from 6 to 9. It's at
All
the
right.
Doubletree Hotel.
And what is this?
Well, this is an opportunity for fathers and daughters to have a special evening
Okay.
right before Father's Day.
It's the father-daughter
So it is-
ball right before Father's Day.
That's right.
Okay,
That's right.
good.
Benefiting the Girl Scouts Heart of the South. So that's the entire Girl Scout
And tickets are how
region.
much?
$40 for a father-daughter couple and $10 for an additional daughter. In case you have many daughters, just add $10 per daughter.
Bring as many as you want.
More daughters you
Your
are, the
daughters, your
have, the
neighbor's
cheaper it is.
daughters.
Daughters.
Your
All right.
cousin's daughters, everybody, right?
That's right.
The Girl Scouts Heart of the South covers what area? Is it
Well,
all West Tennessee or what is
It's
it?
all of West Tennessee, pretty well, and then other, let's see, the east part of Arkansas, the north part of Mississippi, so.
Because Girl
the
Scouts
entire
went through a
area.
significant reorganization
That's
a few
right.
years ago, and so there was a change there, and the scouting organizations have, and sometimes geographic areas get changed, and so this is kind of a relatively new thing. It probably happened 10 years ago.
Yes,
As
about
quickly
that.
as quickly as time goes by. But Girl Scouts Heart of the South.
What
All right, so
prompted
6
you
9
guys to do this,
Doubletree.
Well, I'm-
father-daughter ball?
Well, we thought it was a great opportunity to for an outreach to introduce other people to Girl Scouts. This is open to the public. You don't have to be a Girl Scout.
You don't have to be a scout.
No,
Okay,
no,
so
we want
anybody can come.
Anybody can come. So it's just a wonderful opportunity to celebrate that time. And we thought right before Father's Day it was a great time.
Okay.
So we want it to be the first of many.
And a very nice time to honor your daughter.
Okay, all right. What got you involved with this, Monty? I mean, like I said,
Well,
you have plenty of
Leonie,
things to do.
Leonie mainly.
When Leonie asks.
Kind of like Dan Brooks.
That's right.
And Sharon Younger.
Easier to work with Leonie than try to turn her down, right?
That's right. Well, and I've watched as Leonie's worked with the Girl Scouts over the years, and we've had a good relationship with the Girl Scouts. And so they asked if I would get involved and maybe get my daughter involved, and I did, and it's turned out to be a very wonderful thing.
Good thing.
Yes.
Scouting has changed a lot, from tradition, because the roles have changed within society and everything. I know the Girl Scouts have made a lot of efforts to adapt their programs and merit work and everything else to reflect what's going on in our world.
Well, the Girl Scout program is focused on building future leaders. So it is a little different from when I was a Girl Scout when I was young. It was all about earning badges. Of course, earning badges is still
It's still
important.
part of it, right? But the content of those badges, the direction of them and everything, and the points
it's
of
a lot
emphasis, I mean,
different.
it's quite diverse. It's an amazing program.
It
I
really
see it with Boy
is.
Scouts as well, that the merit badges and activities that involve a lot of different things.
That's right, and we're blessed to have a good Boy Scout organization in Jackson as well as a Girl Scout
We
organization.
certainly are. All right, well, it's the first of many.
The first of many,
The
so.
very inaugural, the very first father-daughter ball to benefit the Girl Scouts Heart of the South is coming up Friday, June 17th, 6 till 9.
Right before Father's Day.
$40 tickets for the father-daughter. Each additional daughter gets in for 10. If you got a dozen more, Monty may get you in for 5.
That's right. Come on out.
Come on.
He won't turn your money down.
He'll make you a loan to cover everything. We'll get it taken care of. What's the best way to get tickets?
Well, the only way to get tickets
Only
really
way.
is online, which
Okay.
makes it easy for everyone. You don't have to worry about getting the tickets in the mail. But the website is www.fatherdaughter.ball. Excuse me, I'm already made a mistake. JacksonFatherDaughterBall.org.
That's right.
JacksonFatherDaughterBall.org.
That's it.
Right.
All right, Jackson Father-Daughter Ball.
And if people want more information about Girl Scouts Heart of the South, can they?
They can call the local number here in Jackson.
Okay.
And
Is there a website for that as well? For the Heart of the South?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
Well, I know that there is. I don't know it offhand.
Girl Scouts
So-
Heart of the
Heart of the
South.
South.
Google
But-
that. Something,
But when you go
we'll-
to this JacksonFatherDaughterBall.org, it takes you right to the website to
Website,
order
so
the
you can get
tickets.
it
So
right
it's easy.
It's good to see you both.
It is good to have you.
appreciate y'all doing
Thank
this. Good
you.
luck with this event.
That's
And I
right.
assume y'all will be back with us next year and the year after.
We'll be talking more and more about it.
We hope so.
Yeah, it's good to see you. We'll
Thank
be
you.
back with more as we continue 6 in the City.
Renew Biomedical also uses the same great JEA broadband service as well as the JEA telephone service to make sure our service customers get the support and service they need, both via phone, email, and teleconferencing. We ship service loaners, and it's imperative that we keep in contact with our service customers and get them the feedback they need. And the only way to do that is with a reliable internet and telephone connection.
Welcome back to 6 in the City. We will not be doing a show next week because Miss Tennessee is in town.
That's right.
And so the Miss Tennessee pageant's underway, and our crew will be set up at the Civic Center. We'll spend the entire week there.
That's right. And if you
Absolutely.
don't get Channel 6
Yeah.
on your system, you can always go to EPlusTV6.com
You sure
and stream
can.
it live. We'll be playing replays throughout the whole week, so if you miss a night, you can catch it.
You can catch the preview with Legacy of the Crown.
Legacy of the
Our
Crown.
thanks to Sarah Stone
Should be
Smith
running right now.
for hosting that for us this year. And so all these other things that are
I
coming
can't believe
up.
it's time for Miss Tennessee
Miss
again.
Tennessee,
Just,
right.
it's crazy.
We have some other events that are coming up. One this Saturday, June the 11th, from 10 a.m. till 2 p.m. at the fairgrounds. State Representative Jimmy Eldridge has coordinated with several state agencies, local agencies. One of those days where you shred it or bring it back,
Shred
and
it.
that is unused pharmaceuticals from your house. They will safely dispose of those, or if you got documents
Any
to be
important
shredded,
documents.
yes, and they got those you know,
Safe.
industrial shredders that'll rip up paper clips and
Probably shred your
everything else.
arm off
So
if
don't
you're
worry
not
about
careful.
it. Just bring it down there and they will get that shredded. Coming up the 17th of June at the Jackson Fairgrounds, blues legend Bobby Rush is going to perform with what they call the Last Man Standing Blues Concert. So many guys out of his generation, B.B. King and others, have moved on. But that's coming up Friday, June 17th at the Fairgrounds building, and you get information through the African American Chamber. Stacy Mitchard is going to be at the AMP this Friday night, the 10th. Got all that stuff coming up. Anything else we need to mention out there?
I don't think so.
And
We've got Miss Tennessee.
Miss Tennessee coming up, and let me see, Paint the Park Purple, we did that. So we will see
pretty
what's
much-
going on.
that's right.
We're glad to have Jeremy Lawson with us. Jeremy's music can be found, you can find you on YouTube.
Yes, sir.
All right. It's really good to have you with
Yes,
us.
glad
You
to
got
have
a
you back.
band working now, or are you working just you?
Just
Well,
me.
you do great work. We are pleased to have him with us, and we're going to let him carry us out. And we'll see you next time, and be sure
See
to
you
tune in to
next
Miss
week.
Tennessee next week.
EPlusTV6.com or Channel 6.
That's right. You got it all right here. And Jeremy Lawson with us, and this is 6 in the City.
Baby, what are we becoming? It feels just like we're always running, rolling through the motions every day. Well, I could lean in to hold you, or act like I don't even know you. It seems like you could care less either way. What happened to that girl I used to know? Well, I just want us back to the way we were before. Do I turn you on it all when I kiss you, babe? Does the sight of me wanting you drive you crazy? Do I have your love? Am I still enough? Tell me, don't I? Or tell me, do I, baby? Give you everything that you ever want. Would you rather just turn away and leave me lonely? Do I just need to give up and get on with my life? Baby, do I? Remember when we didn't have nothing but a perfect, simple kind of loving? Baby, those sure were the days. There was a time our love ran wild and free, but now I'm second guessing everything I see. Do I turn you on it all when I kiss you, babe? Does the sight of me wanting you drive you crazy? Do I have your love? Am I still enough? Tell me, don't I? Or tell me, do I, baby? Give you everything that you ever want. Would you rather just turn away and leave me lonely? Do I just need to give up and get on with my life? Baby, do I still give you what you need? Still take your breath away? Light up a spark way down deep. Baby, do I?